Lucky, Lucky, Lucky. Hey, welcome to the Lucky Day podcast. I'm your host, Lucky. Or call me Marky, whatever you want to call me. And this is my 4th episode. If you've been listening, please like, subscribe, share with somebody. Let them know that you like it. Like I said, these are pretty short podcasts, if that's what you even call them. Usually around 7 minutes. And this one will be even shorter because I just want to challenge people today. Recently, Colin Kaepernick was named the spokesperson or the campaign or whatever they call it for Nike. He's the front lead man for the Nike campaign in 2018, I think going into next year. And I'm for it. I support Cap and what he's doing. But I know there's a lot of people who are out there who do not support him. And so the following morning or the following day after this was announced, I go on to social media and I see hate. I was like, I cannot believe we are out here hating each other again, like just bashing each other again. And it's so indirect. We're not really going, I mean, we may hop into some comments trying to challenge each other, but but pretty much we're just bashing indirectly, typing a status here, seeing somebody else's status, replying on your own status, not even replying into the reply section, and it's just it's bad, man. We can't be hating each other like this still. It's 2018, man. Why are we hating each other still over a Nike campaign, man? Over somebody who was trying to, I'm not even gonna get into that part. But the part I want to get into is I see all of these challenges, the Kiki challenge, the Zoom challenge, the challenge for everything. I want to challenge us to have a talk it out challenge. And when I say talk it out, I don't mean a debate like how they do the presidents, where it's a room full of Republicans, a room full of Democrats, and somebody's debate. That don't work out, man. When you have a hype crowd, it doesn't work out. Something else that doesn't work out: going to rant to people who agree with you. Going to a rant to a bunch of people who see who agree with you on like this Colin Kaepernick situation. If you are against Colin Kaepernick and you go just rant to people who are also against him, that gets nothing done. If you're pro Colin Kaepernick and you go rant to people who are pro Colin Kaepernick, that gets nothing done. It drives the situation nowhere. I want to rant that we find a person who completely disagrees with us in this situation. You find a person who completely disagrees with you, and you guys go into a room one-on-one. No girlfriends, nobody with you, and you guys go talk it out face to face, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and let's just see if we can kind of come to some type of understanding of why this person feels this way and why you feel that way, because this indirect stuff online doesn't work, and this preaching to people who feel the same way, it gets us nowhere. Only thing that works is when people are one-on-one and they have a true conversation. You think more level-headed. Like, if you just think about it, if you've ever gotten into a fight or an argument and your boys are behind you or your girls are behind you, you think you're unstoppable. You kind of you're not even really thinking. You're listening to them, you're getting hyped up, and so you may say some things that you don't even agree with, or you may do some things that you don't agree with. So having a hype crowd doesn't help. You need to be one-on-one, or talking to people who basically people who agree with you. That doesn't work either. An example I have for that is a girl I used to talk to. I used to go, "Hey girl, you getting kind of chunky, you might want to lose weight." And she, I can't believe you're saying that to me, like I'm not that fat. I was like, she's like, if I ask my homegirls, they would think you're such an a-hole. Well, of course, they're your homegirls, they're not supposed to say that. And so what she does is she goes to work out, loses a few pounds, loses a few inches, and all of her homegirls are like, "Oh my God, you've lost so much weight. You look so good now." And she comes to me, she's like, "I felt like people were saying that it felt kind of good, but I felt like most of the time they were lying to me." Yes, they were. Those are your homies. They're supposed to have your back. They're going to agree with anything you say. I'm here to tell you that, hey, it ain't like that. I'm here to tell you the truth. So, like, we have to go with somebody who's going to tell us the truth. So you go into a room with somebody who's pro Colin Kaepernick and somebody who's against Colin Kaepernick. Y'all go in there and have a one-on-one conversation. I challenge y'all to do this, and let's see if we can get somewhere with this. But us going online and preaching to a bunch of people who already feel the same way is not helping anything. We're just hating each other. We're just bashing each other. And I know it's not black and white, but it is. It's pretty much black versus white, and I hate seeing that, man. I know it's what it is, but I hate seeing that, man. I can't stand seeing it. So I want to have a talk it out challenge. Let's try to get somewhere with this. Let's see if we can understand each other a little bit more. See if you can see where I'm coming from, and if I can see where you're coming from, and maybe post the results, but don't post anything. You keep that in the room. Post how you felt after the conversation. We gotta change that hate, man. So like I said, that's pretty short, but that's how I feel. Talk it out challenge about the Colin Kaepernick, about any situation really, but that's my main focus here, because I remember just after that came out, I just saw so much, and I wasn't feeling it that day, man. I just wasn't feeling it that day. So yeah, I hope you guys do what I challenge you to do. I'm going to. I mean, another thing is, like, you see all this stuff posted, but you know, you go out in public and you're clearly across from somebody who does not feel the same way, and for some reason this subject never comes up. It just never comes up, so it just stays in house, and we get nowhere with no communication. So I want you to just really go find somebody who does not feel the same way about you on this topic, and let's talk it out. The talk it out challenge. Oh man, either you do it or you don't. But I hope this got through to somebody. Lucky Day Podcast, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for real. I enjoyed this. I'm gonna keep going. I'll be more consistent every Monday. But yeah, Lucky.
Check me out. Yo, I need to be on top like a pimp. Leave these niggas in the lobby. Had to hone in cause the nigga was getting sloppy. Stop treating this like my passion, was treating it like a hobby. Almost had my spot stolen, but these niggas won't rob me. In my own Z-Bray. What up, Robbie? You my nigga for life, and I swear that you inspire me. The faith you have